Hello everyone, I'm your lore keeper. Welcome to episode 4, Christmas Day. Last episode we did worst stat dexterity, but today we don't need this hat because we are not pulling from this hat. Today is a special Christmas episode and I think we should have a different hat on. Yes, this feels a little more right, a little more festive. For we are doing a Christmas special Twisted one-shot. So here is the big twist for our holiday season. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can still watch this because it's still going to be very fun indeed. So, our twist is actually twofold this time. Not only do the players have to be famous Christmas characters from media, they also will be rolling on the naughty/nice list that I made. And in fact, you can go and view only the document in the description. I made a link to it, and so you can view it and maybe even use it for your own game. However, I highly do recommend copying it because you won't be able to edit the actual document. You'll only be able to view it. Anyway, let's get into the backstory for our particular one-shot. This is a level 12 one-shot, and it takes place on a theatrical stage that is presenting a Christmas special. However, instead of hiring actors to play some of the most famous Christmas characters in history, they hired the real characters themselves. This includes you three. And with your names in the spotlight, people will come from all over just to see you shine. So make it count and break a leg to dance to that Christmas mornin' feelin'. Hello everyone, I am your lore keeper, and welcome to Christmas time. Yes, indeed, it is Christmas time. We are filming this episode so late, and I just got to really rush to edit it after this.
Yeah, it's like really, it's like um, midnight or something.
Yeah, and it's snowing out. Anyway,
Yeah, it's real snowy.
anyway, so this is the Christmas special, and basically, specifically for this, I wanted to explain the new thing that I've recently added, which is what I like to call the naughty and nice list. Basically, there are going to be certain event times when I roll on this naughty and nice list, and it's basically I'm rolling a d100, and there's different good and bad things that could possibly happen to your character. I'm basically going to go through each of your characters and go through the little scenes that happen. We are going to go through two important events that happen to each of your characters, and each event will result in me rolling on the naughty or nice list. However, before we begin with that, you are still real life people in a sense. So you guys were doing something before this, before you got asked to be on this. Basically, play The Grinch Who Stole Christmas and Die Hard. Both of you are at Christmas dinner, since this is after the story has already happened.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
both of you are there, and you both are, as the snowflakes falling, seeing this like lit up sign that is above this theater. So what do you guys do as you see this? Stella can go first to make it easier.
She's just stood there, very, very confused, not really understanding what's happening, because she's
Cool.
still kind of that child that she used to be, just very confused and not really knowing what's happening, not very aware.
And the Grinch, how are you feeling about seeing that on the lights?
You know, he's since the events of the Grinch, he's reverted back to a more Grinchy state.
Okay.
So he's a little bit churlish about it.
like you begin to feel something happening, and your mother just kind of goes, "Hey, sweetheart, where are you? Where'd you go?" And you realize that you appear on stage. Um, you're much taller, both of you, than you used to be in that little snowflake. Of
I'm
course,
still
you're
pretty tall.
still pretty short for someone of a normal human height, but you're again a halfling, so um, and you're just like, what in the? And it like just kind of like dawns on you that you are going to be part of the show. Um, going to go a little bit back. Luke, what are you doing?
I am currently chasing down this criminal on the street, and I'm in pursuit. I'm a police officer, and I really just need to get this guy. It's like my job, right? So
Yeah. All right.
chasing him down.
Yeah, you get this guy. You're chasing him down. And you know what? For fun, roll a d20. Add your strength.
11.
11. Okay. This guy's probably not great. Yeah, he's not great. Yeah, he just kind of fumbles as you like grab his arms and stop him from running, and you stop him just in front of the theater as you see the sign that says, now showing The Grinch Who Stole Christmas and Die Hard. And
Huh.
you just kind of see, like, underneath it, it says your name, it also says Cindy Lou Who, and it also says The Grinch.
Cool.
Um,
Actually, can I introduce my character?
go for it.
Okay, yeah. I'm John McClane from Die Hard.
Hmm.
I'm a fighter, human. I'm a human fighter, and I used to be a police officer.
Wonderful. So have you gotten that job back, is what it seems like?
Hmm?
You said you used to be a police officer. Are you now a police officer again?
I guess so. In the
Okay.
original Die Hard movie, he still is a police officer, but he's like on vacation. So
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, you're standing in front, you're looking at this, still got the guy. And then you feel yourself just and you're on the stage. So now all of you are on stage. And there's like someone who is very easily, you can tell, just in a Santa costume. Like he's not actually Santa. He's just in a Santa costume. Um, someone from New York probably. Walks up on the stage and is like, "Ho ho ho! Welcome! Yes, today we are doing a retelling of these two lovable Christmas movies." And then there's one guy in the audience who's like, "Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, you." And that just happens. And he ignores that. And we begin with the Grinch. Because there are two of you, I'm going to go through this really easily, so that's why I started with the Grinch first. As I already said, you guys, I'm going through basically two very important things that happened in your characters' stories. So, specifically for the Grinch in Cindy Lou Who, for Cindy Lou Who, the first important thing that happens for you is that you wake up and all your Christmas presents are gone. You don't understand what's going on, you're kind of confused, but basically, and to put this in perspective for your characters, you're basically reliving these moments and redoing them without any knowledge of what the outcome is, even though you lived through it. So it's kind of like erasing your memory in a weird way, but once the story's over, you come back to your normal self, like nothing really happened. either way, as you go through this, you're just like, it's confusing. It's hard to like, why are all my Christmas presents gone? If you want to say anything to kind of relive this moment, you can. Otherwise, okay, cool. Then I will just simply roll, and either good or bad will happen to you. All right, I just rolled a 44. So, on my handy list here, a 44 is a bad thing. As you relive this moment and you're sitting there, you feel weaker and you level down. You are now level 11. As I see the players beside all look at me in horror. Just Cindy Lou Who levels down. I love how both of you are looking at me like you just like this is like the Home Alone freeze frame right here. That's what this is. So the second thing, the second important thing, is that the presents get returned, and you feel like a sense of happiness as you get to spend a time with all of your family and friends, and including the Grinch, who has become the new friend. As you like relive the end of what that movie is, as well as the book and all other movies that have preceded it, and it feels so nice to relive that. I rolled an 83. This is a good thing. You feel a sense of family and reassurance, and as you feel this, you are now entirely immune to radiant damage. You can no longer be hurt by radiant damage.
Him or me?
You!
Bet! Let's go!
I'm telling your story. It's you.
Hey.
As the story concludes, the audience cheers and you revert back to your normal self, but now you have this problem and this good thing with you. Back to the Grinch. The more important things that happen to you is that you steal all these presents and you feel so good about taking all these things from the people. You're finally not going to have to live and see through all these people be so happy with their lives. You're so happy. And this is a really stupid one, but it's a good thing for you. It's a really stupid one though. You look so happy and you just have one of the presents and you just tear it, and you realize that it actually makes a very good impact when you tear it with your teeth. Your teeth now count as a weapon.
Mine?
Yep.
Bro!
Wait,
Come on, man!
What
So
damage?
basically, what I mean by this is that from now on, your teeth are like a basic weapon, and they deal what is it? Yeah, 2d4 slashing.
Not bad.
And then we move to the next important thing that happens to your character, which is just before you push the toys over. You stall for a moment, and you wonder why you ever thought this was a good idea as you hear the chorus of the people down in Whoville singing, and you're just like, what am I doing? I can't push these toys down. This is a 66. Um, so this is specific to battle. Once we get into battle, um, spoiler alert, there's a battle. But once we get into battle, you will be taking 1d10 damage after your turn.
What? Every turn?
Every turn.
That's all right. That's
Well
not
then,
good.
we both got a bad thing.
So, Luke, you're next. Now, I am one of the people in this group who has not seen Die Hard, or at least not seen it enough to remember everything that happens in that movie. Can you, off the top of your head, think of two important things that happen to John McClane in that movie?
The first thing that John McClane does is the entire building is taken hostage, right?
Mm-hmm.
By these terrorists from I think they're from Germany. By these German terrorists. He's hiding in the vent system, and he climbs and makes his way up to the roof. And he, using just like the one radio that he has, he gets through to the police. He makes a radio call, and they don't believe him, but he convinces a police officer to come and stop by. And then the police officer is about to leave when the police officer sees like an explosion, and then the police officer calls him back up. So he got like the police to go there.
Yeah, you're feeling this like you're making sure that the police get here to save these people. And you're just looking down at all these terrified people, making sure and letting them know that you're going to be their savior. And you look at the Germans, and as you look at them, you're like, you know, they're hurting these people. You know, maybe they're right. You are in the battle, going to be working with the enemy.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
This is exactly what Trevor wanted when he said twisted one-shots.
Yeah! You!
The last one, the last thing he does is he convinces the main like police officer, the main character police officer, to go against what the FBI is telling him to come into the building and help him.
Okay. As you do this,
And they end up defeating the bad guys. That's the other thing.
okay. Yeah, your initiative bonus, as you feel this, your initiative bonus is now +5.
Dog.
Come on!
Alright, if that
You're
was
setting us
supposed
up for a TPK!
Wait, no. Was that supposed to be like a bonus?
That was a good thing. Why? Is your initiative bonus higher than 5?
My initiative is already +6.
Oh, okay.
With
Then hold on.
advantage.
Then in that case, +7. There.
+7. There we go.
You just look around and people are cheering, and then all of a sudden, and all of the people disappear. And a couple of them, specifically 4 of them, turn into reindeer. Specifically, skeletal reindeer ridden by zombie elves.
Oh, fun!
You see Krampus as he rears his head.
Oh, no wonder
Oh,
why
I have
he
+9 to
Krampus.
You will have no more Christmas joy, because we are having Christmas terror now. Alright,
Yeah, I
Luke,
said that earlier.
you're up first. And you look around at these evil reindeer and undead elves and things, and you're like, yeah, these guys are right. These guys are my friends. How far does that go for your character? That is up to you to decide.
Yeah, of course I'm willing to kill. I'm a police officer.
This is a 10v2!
For the right people.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if these
and-
people are right, then they're right.
Yeah.
This is a 10v2! This is not okay!
I want to shoot, what's Stella's character? So I want to shoot Stella's character 3 times. 10?
Nope.
Yeah. I think so. Next one is a 17.
Yeah.
Alright.
Perfect. So for that one, I only take 3 damage. 19.
Yeah.
19. You take another 3 damage.
With that, we are now going to move to Atticus.
Okay, I'm gonna rush Krampus.
Alright, go for it. You can, how much movement do you got?
I can 30 feet.
Yeah, then you can get there.
Well, actually,
Actually get there.
I wanna go up towards him, but not all the way.
Okay, do you want to be, how far do you want to be from him?
Let's say 10 feet.
Alright, perfect. Let's put you right here.
I don't know what the conditions for a sneak attack are. I'm trying to figure that out.
So he's either going to be engaged with somebody else, or you're
Okay.
in. You can use a bonus action to hide, but you need to be like hiding kind of in something. I will say, because this is like a theater and it's built like a theater, the pit that you see here is, you know, kind of like a pit, so you could technically hide in the pit.
Yeah, that's what 31?
31.
Yeah, 31.
Alright.
Am I hidden?
Yeah, you are definitely hidden.
Okay. Now I'm gonna shoot it with my shotgun. And this is like a very Dr. Seuss show. It's like all funny looking.
Yeah.
Does a 27?
For Krampus, I believe it does. Yes, it does.
46.
Yeah. You guys were saying you were doomed earlier? You just did 46 damage to somebody in one turn. Alright, so at the end of that turn, Atticus, let me roll it for you. Take 10 points of damage. It's not really like a specific type, so I'm just gonna say 10.
Alright.
As you take that damage, you see Krampus smile, and you realize really quickly that he did this to all of you. With that, it is Krampus's turn, and he raises this chain, and that's gonna be it's a nat 20. I am so sorry.
Of course.
You just like
Wham!
and the bell hits you like square in the cheek of 22 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
And I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural.
It hits across your cheek, you feel like this ringing in your ears. You're like,
Damn.
it's okay, it's alright, and you breathe it out. And at the end of Krampus's turn, next is gonna be the rotting reindeer. Both of these ones are going to go ahead and ram at Stella. 14?
Nope.
And a 19.
Yeah.
Alright, so one of them rams you with their antlers, and you take, was it 5? Yeah, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Or, is it bludgeoning? Yeah, it's bludgeoning because you're ramming it. Yeah, bludgeoning. These other 2 reindeer are gonna go and ram, at Atticus. Atticus, you see these reindeer coming up to you. As they run, it's like their like skin like flakes off, and you just see more bone and flesh and these blue eyes. And as they run, does an 11 hit you, Atticus?
No.
And does a 18 hit you?
Probably.
Okay, that's gonna be a total of
Yeah, it does.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as the other one like rams into your back. This elf is gonna run over here,
Oh my god, stop!
and this elf is gonna run over here, and they're both gonna use their candy rapiers. You see these like you see these candy canes that are like fine pointed at the tip.
Fair enough, yeah.
And that's pretty low. That's gonna be an 8 to hit Stella.
No, thank you!
Alright, and then for Atticus, that is gonna be 16.
That is.
Alright, so that's gonna be. You feel. That's 8 points of piercing. And I'm gonna ask you
Yeah.
a con save. Con save.
That is the.
That is a failure. You take
Another
2
40
points
damage.
you take 2 points of cold damage as well.
Okay.
For Stella does a does a 4 hit you?
No.
Great. And then for Stella again does a 19 hit you.
Yeah.
Alright, you feel an ice knife hit you, 7 piercing. And then you and also all the other enemies around you are gonna need to make a dex save.
22.
Okay, 22 does save. So, I believe it's only, so you don't, this is not half, this is just purely you take it or you don't. So that's a fail for the reindeer, and the elf and the other reindeer succeed. So only one of the reindeer failed. It's kind of really close to you, so you just see the reindeer get 8 points of cold damage to it. Alright, and with that, it is your turn.
Ride the lightning!
Okay.
I'm doing that. I just need to figure out a way not to hit Atticus.
Yeah, because you are...
Things.
You're going in a line. You're going a straight 60-foot line.
Straight line? Okay, I can't pick what direction.
Well, no, you can pick what direction, actually. It's not a straight
Okay, cool.
60-foot line.
60-foot line.
So...
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go in a straight line. Honestly, it's better.
Okay, cool. So, Atticus and a couple of the... And Luke. Atticus and Luke. As well
It's a
as
saving throw.
enemies, you're making a dex saving throw.
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
Luke entirely succeeds and takes no damage.
Atticus, you succeed and take half. 22 divided by 2 is 11, so
What is the save DC, Stella?
16.
16. Just Krampus makes it.
Ooh. Okay, so 22 is the full.
22 is the full. Okay.
Yeah.
So this reindeer dies.
Yippee!
Fatality.
You kill one reindeer, and Ashes and Stella now have a free surprise round.
Oh.
I just rolled a 34 on the naughty or nice list, and you have a free surprise round.
Wait, do you roll every time we kill something?
Every time you kill something other than Krampus, I roll.
What does a surprise round do?
You basically, that means that all the enemies are surprised that you are around, and you guys have full range to do whatever you want. For this round, you're basically you have an extra turn without the issue of having the enemies also be there. Because this is a surprise round, actually, I'm gonna say you already have sneak attack.
Okay.
Because all the characters are surprised.
Yeah.
So you can attack whoever you want, and it will be with sneak attack.
Alright, I'm gonna, point blank shoot Krampus with my shotgun.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, that's only a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. You can hide as a bonus action if you want to.
Yeah, I'll hide.
Measure.
So now it just gets the elf, Luke, and Krampus.
Cool. I will need all of those to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, Luke, that is you included, not including Atticus though. Also, Atticus, what did you get for the stealth roll?
Stealth roll? I forgot to roll that, I'm sorry.
You're good.
But it's... Natural 20 plus 13.
You are a ghost.
Yeah.
13.
13.
No.
Okay.
13 fails? Okay, I get to re-roll it. I have a feature that lets me re-roll it. 18.
Yeah, but you're still taking half.
Okay.
And you said this is a con?
Yeah.
So, for Krampus is a 23.
Yeah.
And, the elf is a
Yeah. Elf takes full. 26 is full.
26 is
Add
full
that yourself.
elf. And it's the elf that's taking the full. He's deader than dead.
Fatality.
so sorry, Stella.
No, wait, no.
A 30 means that you are dead.
Fatality.
You are unconscious. You can roll saving throws, but you are unconscious.
Why did you put that on there?
Luke, it is your turn. Surprise round is over. You are no longer surprised. You just saw that all happen. You just saw Stella miraculously go. You saw Cindy Lou who just die on the ground.
Okay. It's just heart attack.
I'm going to first use my bonus actions for second wind. Alright, healed for 17 HP, and I also have a feature that when I do that, I can move up to half of my movement. Yeah, no, I'm actually not going to use that feature, I'm just going to stay where I am. You know what? Then in that case, I'm not going to move 5 feet towards Stella. I'll just have, so let's pretend I move 10 feet, and then only 12 damage has been rolled so far, so it's not a crit.
So 12 damage.
12 damage, yes. The next one hits, and it's another 12 damage, so you're at 24.
Okay.
Last one is a nat 20.
That also
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Fatality.
My last memories are just of my mother and
Okay.
of people taking care of me and all my friends.
Do you have any last words?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah.
Those are my last words.
Awesome. Yeah, Luke, you kill an enemy that is not Krampus because you can't kill Krampus, and so therefore I'm also gonna roll on the table for you.
Killing me!
No, you are under the deafened and prone condition.
So I just fall over, and my ears stop working.
Yup, it's Atticus's turn now.
19?
19 does hit.
31 damage?
As Krampus looks over at John McClane, he says, well, it's fun having you, but of course I do have to, give you to a kid eventually as a toy, and, well, you have to stay in the sack for a little bit. Once you're in there for about, is it like a day or so, you'll become a full toy. And he takes your body and puts you in his sack.
It's not a check or anything?
Nope, if a character is prone, paralyzed, or stunned, Krampus can use an action to grab them and stuff them in his sack. Each round, you are going to take 10 points of force damage as you are in the sack. If the creature wishes to escape, they must not be stunned, paralyzed, or prone, and then they can use their action to break out of the sack with a DC 17 stealth check.
Wait, so I'm in the stack, and in the sack, can I stand up to not be prone?
Yes, you can. Once it's your turn.
Okay, because all prone means is on the ground. It's not like
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now they're all gonna come after me, right?
Yep, pretty much. 2 of those are 10s,
10, that's not bad.
so only one of them is a 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. It's gonna be 5 bludgeoning. The elves, who all are going to use their ice knives.
Of course.
These are just straight rolls. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
That's a nat 1. You see one of the you see the elf that is labeled as J, prepares the ice and then blows up in his face. 5 piercing, and then I'm going to have to roll a dex save for him. That's a 2. 7, so that's a total of 12 points of damage to that one. Yeah, it's your turn, Atticus, but I also will point this out. That little message you got from Cindy before she died.
Yeah.
There's so many enemies around you. You feel a sense of just I have to do this to save Christmas. Not only do you have advantage on every attack,
Oh, let's go.
but you have 3 attacks. Now we're back at the top of the round. Luke, it is your turn. You are in the bag. You take 10 points of force damage as you're slowly becoming more and more like a action figure.
So it's a strength saving throw?
It's a strength saving throw.
Got it.
Is it a strength saving throw? No, it's a strength check. My bad.
Oh, well. Okay. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Jesus Christ, you've rolled more nat 20s in this game than you ever have in your life. How do you feel after they just stuffed you in a bag and dealt you damage?
I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be helping these guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my second wind as a bonus action. So I regain, I get 21 points of healing. That brings me back to full.
Nice.
And with that, I can also use half of my movement to get away. So I'm going to use half of my movement to get away, and then the other half of my movement is half. So it's a full 30 feet
Well,
just to get.
because you... Oh, right, yeah, so you can use 30 movement. You're right. I forgot about that. Okay, so hold on one second.
30
Where are
feet
you
of
going?
movement.
Just 30 feet anywhere?
Move me to the left.
Alright.
Past that guy, but since the first 15 feet are from second wind, it blocks any opportunity attacks.
Okay. So then, yeah, you can go right about here.
Right about there, yeah. That's where I'm going.
Boom.
Ooey.
Yeah, so you get out of the sack and rush past, and Krampus is like, ugh, I could have given you to a little Timmy. Now you have to die like Jimmy. It is now Atticus' turn.
26.
26 hits.
32.
Ooh. That's just enough.
Fatality.
That's just enough. Like the dark magic swirls around. And like all the conditions that were on you guys fade away.
Alright.
Except for the dead condition on Stella.
So technically, no, because you were under the unconscious condition. That fades away. Because you were put to death, you are now just unconscious. That is how we're gonna. You are now just unconscious again. Just a straight roll. I'm just ask you to do 3 right now, unless anyone else has healing spells.
I do not.
Anything healing worthy.
14.
14 saves.
11.
11 saves.
16!
16
Yeah.
saves.
Yeah,
body
for death
is-
saves, you just need to get above 10.
Okay.
Your body is there at. You are still. Like, you don't have any hit points, but you are alive. And so, what is left for you is a wonderful Christmas feast.
Alright.
Unconscious girl.
Cindy Lou Who's mom just like sees you on the ground and just gives you a little piece of food, and you gain 5
Hit
points.
points and I'm alive again.
You're alive again, and you all are here to have a lovely Christmas feast after your heroic defeat. Do you say anything to turn their fears away and become friends with them?
From me,
Yes, from you.
you have the right to remain silent. All words you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Alright, buddy.
I aim my gun at
I
them.
don't like this.
I aim my gun at him.
You freeze for a second, all of you freeze, and just the real Santa Claus comes down and just looks at this and goes, What the holy Saint Nick is this? Alright. And just like puts the bullet, like just magically your bullets go back in your weapons and you unfreeze. And just says,
Well, I shoot again.
just looks at John McClane. You were working for a person who was evil. He was going to kill everyone in the world.
He killed me!
He killed
Give
her.
me a break. I shoot Santa Claus.
I shoot
It's a
John
crit.
McClane.
It's a nat 20. I swear. I shoot Santa Claus with a nat 20.
29.
29 hits John McClane.
Okay.
Is,
48 somehow?
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
48.
she's not one.
15,
Okay,
16.
John McClane, you take 48.
Santa Claus takes
20,
6
26
points of
damage.
damage.
26, sorry. John McClane.
Santa Claus takes 16 points of damage.
Santa Claus takes the 16 and just says,
Actually,
why are
wait,
you
okay,
even
yeah, no.
here? You're not a Christmas movie. And just you just disappear.
Wait, John McClane is gone?
You
Yeah.
disappear and you reappear in Alaska.
Alaska. I
Mm-hmm.
always wanted to go to Alaska.
As for Atticus, that bolt did hit, but the rest, yeah, you guys have a lovely Christmas dinner with Santa there,
Let's go.
and you
Cindy is traumatized.
get
And
some
sitting next
presents.
to the gift the whole time.
You get presents though for Cindy.
Let's go.
You get presents, and yay, happy fun time. And that's the end of this chaos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season, and if you don't celebrate, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. We're so glad that we were able to do this episode. We didn't really. It was kind of planned because of the fact that Christmas lands on a Wednesday this year. So with that, this is the last video in this year. So we will see you guys in 2025.
Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.